Ali #39, SAA Spring Festival line came on New Year #39, Eve. Ali has opened up a blockbuster new generation of ToAPI Model 3.5.
Here's a quick sponsor message. This AI API aggregation platform for domestic and international large models lets you access 500 plus AI model APIs at lower cost and with faster integration. Kling v3 is priced at $0.07, and the Nano Banana 2 costs $0.025 per call. Overall pricing is only 20% to 80% of the official rates, with token costs as low as RMB 0.05 per million. It also offers an online playground, so you can freely use text, image, and video models with unlimited concurrency. If a request fails, you'll be refunded. Just click the link in the video description to go directly there. If you want discounts or run into any issues, join our Discord community for prompt support, or add customer service and send the message 6 for one-on-one assistance. Alright, back to the video.
This open source model is 3.5397BA17B, where 397B says, the total number of parameters 397 billion A17B means that the activation parameters are only 17 billion. This is an extremely sparse MOE architecture model. As a result of the innovation of the underlying architecture of the tens of millions of 3.5 has brought about a small and grand effect. Performance has exceeded the 1,000 questions of trillions of parameters. 3 max model computing power deployment costs are reduced. 60% inference throughput up to 19 times. The measured carrying speed is as fast as the takeoff 3.5. Another major breakthrough is to support the native DoMATI model at the beginning of training. Just joint learning on mixed data of text and vision, instead of relying on the encoder alignment layer and other external multimodal schemes. Without the intermediate translation layer, there is no information loss. Really have cross-modal intuitive understanding. Although this road is not easy to walk, but the industry generally believes the original multimodal is to solve the multimodal problem. The only right idea is the only way to AGI. Thanks to a breakthrough in model architecture, more than 10 million 3.5 benchmark tests rival or even surpass GPT 5.2, Gemini 3 Pro and other B original first echelon model. For example, the IF bench followed by the instruction refreshed the records of all models with 76.5 points. Universal visual question answering text recognition and documentation in multimodal reasoning, understanding space intelligent video understanding and many other authoritative assessments. 10 million 3.5 are ranked first in the world. In this video, we will start with programming ability, visual agent ability, video understanding. There are also multiple scenarios with graph reasoning to test the next 10 million 3.5 model. Qwen 3.5 powerful native multimodal capabilities. The image can be accurately positioned at the pixel level. The brain that can act as a visual agent operates autonomously. Mobile phones and computers cross applications to complete multi-step complex tasks. I didn't #39. Find a good visual solution on GitHub. Operate the AI agent framework of the computer. But this is not difficult. Let #39. Go straight to the difficulty and let thousands of questions 3.5 start writing from zero. An automated operation through visual recognition. Agent. Then we connect this agent to 10 million 3.5 of API to test the effect. This case contains both AA programming, also contains agent driver. The AA programming tool I use here is OpenCode. We first come to this folder C disk user, your username. Config OpenCode, find the configuration file for this OpenCode. Apple computer is this address on the screen, and then enter this configuration. Here to fill in an API. You can get such an API on the Alibaba platform. Then start the OpenCode input/modus command. Switch the model to 10 million 3.5 plus. Next, enter the prompt, using MSS and PyAuto GUI to realize an operation according to instructions. The AA agent user of the computer can provide an input task, then the model splits the task, screenshots before thinking. Then operate this cycle, and finally complete the user #39 task. Okay, let #39 get straight to it. What surprises me most about the million 3.5 is that it #39 programming speed console spouted brush word. I just picked up the glass and took a sip of water. The glass was not down yet. A complete agent has been written. Finally, the task was completed in 26.1 seconds. I think this super fast speed should benefit from millions. Hybrid attention mechanism of MOE architecture 3.5 extreme sparse. Multi-token prediction technology and training stability optimization. Total parameters of 397B, activation parameters only need 17B. This is equivalent to less than 5% of the computing power. You can get 400 billion level of knowledge. Millions of 3.5 have native multi-token predictions. Let the model learn to make joint predictions for subsequent multiple locations during the training phase. Let the model change from a word pump to a few steps at a time. To double the speed of inference again, to innovate multiple architectures. Achieve a leap in reasoning efficiency. The official data is in the case of 256K long context. The performance of the 1000 questions 3.5 and the 1000 questions 3 base model. Flat decoding throughput surged 19 times. Huge reasoning speed boost. It #39 is consistent with my test just now. Next, we follow the prompts to install Python dependencies first. Then enter the configuration file to configure tens of millions of API endpoints and API key. These can be obtained on the Aliyun Bacon platform. Then let #39 test it and start Python first. Enter the prompt, open the recycle bin and delete all the contents. Millions of 3.5 have done pixel-level positioning and code-level detailed processing of the image. Every mouse click is extremely accurate. Remove the 2 rounds waiting for deletion. In fact, it took only 4 rounds of thinking to complete the task. The entire agent code ran through at one time without any error. It #39 impressive. Let #39 take another example. Use VS Code to submit this 10 million AutoGUI project on the desktop to GitHub. Note that config.json is not submitted. There #39 an API in it. You open VS Code, and in accordance with the planned step-by-step implementation. First he opened the project directory, then find the console. Enter the git command to change the config. JSON is added to the JIT-ignal. Then initialize the git project to commit. Next click on the source control button on the left. Then click public branch to select public repository. Push the code to GitHub. It took only 19 rounds of thinking to complete such a complex task. And there #39 no mistake in the middle. Don #39 forget. This is an agent written by millions of 3.5 in 26 seconds. The ability to be so powerful is really impressive. The 1000 Questions team built a scalable agent step learning framework. The 1000 Questions 3.5 used this framework to conduct multiple rounds of interactive training. Optimum hardware utilization is achieved. Dynamic load balancing, and fine interest failure recovery, allowing the model to stabilize multi-wheel interaction capabilities, and generalization performance is improved. As you can see in this example, the tool call instruction output by 10 million 3.5 is very stable. None of the parsing failed, and the coordinate positions given were accurate to the pixel level. The code of my agent has been open sourced to GitHub. The audience friends who are interested in the above can try it out. In addition to pixel-level visual positioning capabilities, 3.5 also have powerful video comprehension capabilities, ability to understand temporal variations and causal relationships in up to 2 hours of video. Here I come to the web model of the 1000 Questions 3.5. Choose 1000 Questions 3.5 Plus. Then I uploaded a video of a dash cam. I asked him, this is a dash cam video. What was the cause of the accident? 10 million positions reached 1 minute and 14 seconds, and we saw that he was looking very accurately. Let #39 look at another example. This is a clip of a football match that lasts for nearly 10 minutes. Then I asked him when the 2 teams started. 3.5 must tell me that the 2 teams kick off in 1 minute and 59 seconds. Let #39 verify that 1 minute 59 seconds is very correct. Then I asked him the second question, where did this football match come from? The answer to this football match is in Durban, South Africa. He told me why the middle of 0 minutes and 0 seconds clearly shows Durban. Let #39 take a look, no problem. At 5 minutes and 56 seconds, who got the ball from Pedro? We can look at his reasoning process. He can pause a key segment, then move forward and backward. Repeated viewing. You can also learn the name of each player from the information before and after the video. Finally gave us a perfect answer. Let #39 look at another example and test its ability to reason with graphs. Here I uploaded a picture of the Golden Gate Bridge. Then I asked it to use 3.js to re-engrave a 3D version of the Golden Gate Bridge. The task was completed in less than a minute. Delivered 770 lines of code. The steel cables of this bridge also have the overall structure, which looks very correct. There were a few boats on the river, and we made it night. You can also see that the finishing effect of the headlights is completely comparable. A big model, the effect is very good. Let #39 look at another example. Use HTML to re-engrave the tank battle of the red and white machine. This degree of reduction is quite high. Even the enemy #39 position is only wonderful. Only smile, really good. Let #39 look at another example, using 3.js to realize the ball 3D maze movement maze to be more complicated. Have a little fun. This 3D maze is complex enough fun. As you can see from this example, the original multi-magic state is like making a model open its eyes, thus learning more intensive knowledge of the world and reasoning. The quality of logic-generated 3D games has jumped a lot. In addition to our focus on testing multimodal and agent capabilities, the number of languages supported by 10 million 3.5 jumped from 119 to 201. To plant, according to official sources. Soon we will continue to open source thousands of 3.5 models of different sizes and functions. It can be deployed in different scenarios such as the local end side. Friends who often play local deployment know that Qwen is the only model that insists on open source full scale now, and the open source protocol is still the friendliest. Apache protocol can be used by developers, research staff, small and medium-sized enterprises, free download and commercial. I would like to call it the strongest spirit in the open source big model world. Ordinary users can experience it free of charge through 1000 Questions app and 1000 Questions PC. Thousands of Questions 3.5 plus model developers can be in Moda community and Hugging Face download above to deploy the new model. At the same time, Alibaba Chain provides large-scale and stable 3.5 million API services to the outside world. Input as low as 0.8 yuan per million tokens. It is 1/15 of GPT 5.2, 1/18 of the Gemini 3 Pro, very fragrant. This video is here. Thank you for your praise and support. See you next time.